Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we are setting the stage for a truly profound macro to micro journey through the universe. We're going to explore this fascinating concept drawn from a deeply insightful text, the 14th Lemma. It's all about the three great seals of the Bismillah in the universe. Honestly, if you've ever wondered how the grand, sweeping systems of the cosmos connect to the quietest, most subtle feelings inside your own heart, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get started. Okay, let's dive right into this with a quick question. Can you recognize the author of a book without actually seeing their name on the cover? Think about it for a second. When you pick up a true masterpiece of literature, you don't always need to flip to the title page to figure out who wrote it, right? The author's unique style, their specific choice of words, the way they build their narrative, it all gives them away. You just kind of know who wrote it by reading the pages. Section 1. Signs pointing to the owner of the universe. Just like an author has a completely distinct voice that echoes through the chapters of a book, the entire universe is absolutely packed with unmistakable signs that reveal its owner. The cosmos isn't just some random, chaotic collection of rocks and gas floating around. It functions much more like a meticulously authored text, where literally every atom and galaxy acts like a word pointing back to a single, unified creator. Now, to read this cosmic book, the source text introduces us to a seriously powerful lens: the Bismillah. In Islamic tradition, this phrase, "in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful," is spoken countless times a day. But the core premise we're exploring today is that the Bismillah is not just a spoken phrase, it's actually a key. It is the formula for reading three massive seals of existence that have been placed upon the entire universe. Let's break down how this actually works on a physical, observable level. Section 2. The first seal, universal mutual assistance. We're going to start huge here, at the vastest possible scale, the entire cosmos, to examine the very first seal mentioned in the text. This is where we look at the big picture of how reality operates. The very first word in the Bismillah is Allah. Our analysis shows that this name manifests across the cosmos as a seal of absolute dominion and grand mutual assistance. So what does that actually mean in plain English? Well, it means that from the most massive, blazing stars down to microscopic, invisible atoms, from the air we breathe to the water we drink, all these entities are actively helping one another in a perfectly unified system. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we mean by mutual assistance. Just look at this cosmic chain we're living in. The sun, millions of miles away in space, acts as a giant heater. The clouds act like massive transport vehicles, carrying moisture across entire continents. The rain falls precisely where it's needed, and the otherwise lifeless soil acts as a nursery to grow living plants. These are totally unconscious, lifeless elements, yet they work together so seamlessly in this grand chain of cooperation to support existence. That right there is the first great seal. Moving to the second seal, order on Earth. Let's shift gears and see how this builds as we zoom our lens in from the deep, dark cosmos directly down to our own habitat, the Earth. We're moving from universal sovereignty to something a lot closer to home. So the second name in a Bismillah is Rahman. Our source defines this as the divine name reflecting a regular, encompassing mercy that spans all living things on our planet. While the first seal was all about massive structural cooperation, this second seal is about flawless, orderly provision. It's a system that ensures millions of different plant and animal species, each with completely different needs, are fed, nurtured, and multiplied without any confusion. No mix-ups, no chaos. Think about the sheer miracle of spring for a second. You've got the exact same ordinary dark dirt, right? But out of it, millions of distinct species emerge. A strawberry, a delicate rose, a towering oak tree. They all draw from the exact same earth and water, yet their wildly different specific needs are met flawlessly. We see countless colors and infinite tastes all arising from a single source. This staggering variety and perfectly administered provision is the seal of Rahman stamped right across the face of the earth. The third seal. Find compassion in humanity. We're zooming in one final time now, bringing our focus away from the planetary scale, all the way down to the most intimate, quiet, and complex level of creation, the human being. The final word in the Bismillah is Rahim. And, we humans are vastly different from plants and animals. We are way more than just physical bodies that need food and water. We have incredibly deep psychological and spiritual needs. The name Rahim represents a highly specialized, very delicate type of mercy that's designed to reach right into those intricate depths of the human experience. Now, what's really fascinating here is our subtle inner world. Just look at what makes us uniquely human: our conscience, our massive capacity for profound compassion and love, our heavy feelings of shame, our desperate need for forgiveness, and our relentless search for meaning. The universe's physical resources, the sun, the dirt, the rain, they can't satisfy those feelings. The seal of Rahim is the fine compassion that specifically addresses and fulfills these very delicate inner worlds. The luminous line from above to humanity. When you put all this together, this absolutely beautiful concept emerges from the text. It's described as a luminous line, basically an unbroken thread that connects the vast, sprawling outer cosmos directly to the inner human soul. The essence of this is just wow. It's profound. The massive structural order you see when you look up at the night sky, and the intimate, quiet compassion you feel inside your own heart, they aren't disconnected things. They are part of a completely unified whole. The macro and the micro are intrinsically linked by the exact same underlying reality. So the crucial takeaway here is this. These three seals of the Bismillah, the universal mutual assistance, the orderly provision on earth, and that fine compassion in humanity, they are fundamentally the exact same signature. They're just written in different sizes across creation. It's one author using one consistent voice, broadcasting at different frequencies depending on whether they are talking to a whole galaxy, a blooming garden, or a human heart. Actually, I want to step back for a sec and bring this directly into your day-to-day life. I have a challenge for you, a simple 3-minute daily reflection. It literally takes 1 minute each. First, just look up at the sky and observe the sheer scale of the cosmos. Second, look closely at a plant or a flower and notice the crazy detailed provision it receives. And third, just close your eyes and look at your own inner world, your hopes, your conscience, your need for love. While you're doing this quick reflection, ask yourself, what transcendent order or mercy are you actually noticing in each of them? By actively looking for this, you're going to start seeing these three seals hidden right in plain sight. It completely transforms the way you interact with the world around you every single day. I'm going to leave you with this incredibly powerful quote from the source material. The Bismillah is reading the three great signatures placed upon the universe. It isn't just a phrase to murmur out loud. It is a profound perspective. It's a lens that reveals a universe teeming with grand cooperation, flawless provision, and intimate compassion. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the three divine seals. Until next time, keep observing those incredible signatures written all around you.